Hello guys, welcome to the 17th question set of the DBMS question series. So in my previous video I have discussed the question earlier in the question number 16. Here you can see the question. So in the question number 17 we are going to discuss the rest of that question. So if you do not have any idea about the previous question, go check my channel and watch the video. So in the question set 16 we have created this ER diagram. Here you can see. Now in the question set 17, in our first question they are asking what is the relationship between student and subject. Can this relationship be in databases? Okay, student and subject tables, we have to select the student and subject tables. They are asking a relationship between these two tables. Okay, if you take from the student side, in the second question they are asking create a relationship between student and subject. Okay, if we take from the student side, here one student can learn many subjects. That means many subjects can learn by a student. Okay, if we take from the subject table, one subject can have many students. So you get the point. So it will be a many to many relationship because a student can learn many subjects like science, maths, history, like that. If you take from the subject side, one subject can learn many students, many girls and many boys. So the relationship between the student and subject table will be a many to many relationship. So I'm going to click the identified relationship icon here. Now I'm going to click the student table and the subject table. Okay, as you can see, a new table is formed because to create a many to many relationship, a junction should be made. Therefore, a new column will be formed. As you can see, student has subject is the table name, and here as you can see, when I open the student has subject table, there are about 2 columns here. So now I am going to untick these primary key boxes here because in this relationship the student and student has subject will be a non-identified relationship. Therefore I am going to untick the primary key boxes there. So we have finished the 2 questions here. So the relationship between the student and subject will be many to many. If you do not have any idea about a database relationship, you can simply check my video which I have talked about database relationships. Okay, now the relationship between the student and subject will be many to many, and we have created the relationship between the subject and student. Okay, in the third question they are asking change the name of the table created above to student underscore exam dot mark underscore record. Okay, in here as you can see we have get a new table as student has subject. So we have to change the table name to this name. As you can see, now our table name is changed according to the name they have given. Okay, our fourth question will be create a relationship between the table student underscore exam underscore mark underscore record and the term exam term. Okay, again we have to create another relationship between these 2 tables, exam underscore term table and the student mark table. Okay, if we take from the student mark record, one mark can have many terms like first term, second term, third term. But when you take from the exam term side, one mark can have only one term, because if you take from the first term you can have only one mark for the subject. So it will be a one to many relationship between these 2 tables. Therefore I am going to click the non-identified one to many relationship icon here. Then I am going to click the student mark record table first, and then I'm going to click the exam underscore term second. As you can see now, here a new relationship between these two tables have been created. Okay, in the fifth question, add a column called mark to the student underscore exam underscore mark underscore record table. Change the data type to double here. Okay, now we have to create a new column in the record table. So I'm going to the student mark record table here, and I'm going to add a new column as mark here, and I'm going to change the data type to double here. Okay, in our last question, they are asking create a relationship between student and class. Okay, now again we have to create a relationship between these two tables, student and class. So if you take from the student side, one student can have only one specific class. But if you take from the class table, a class can have many students. So again in here a relationship will be one to many. So I'm going to click the non-identified one to many relationship icon here, and I'm going to click the student side first because it will be the many side. Therefore I'm going to click the student side, then I'm going to click the class table. Here you can see a relationship has been created. In here the class ID will be the foreign key between these two tables. Okay, now we have created our ER diagram. So okay, now we have to click here database, and we have to click the forward engineer option here. Then we have to click next. Okay, here you can see forward engineer finished successfully. Now we have to click close here. Okay, now we have completed the question set 17. So therefore this will be the end of our video. Thank you.